When I was a little kid, I wanted to be a baseball player, and that kind of dissolved my senior year when I only hit 250. And from that point on, I was actually thinking about law school, and that never materialized because coming out of college, I took a job at a company called Procter & Gamble. When I went to P&G, I knew very little about the business world. And I learned a couple things there. I really learned the value of people. I learned to care and to listen. I also learned that you had to focus on delivering results.
At P&G, Ross built an impressive career, starting as a brand assistant on Cascade, later working on Ivory Snow, Bold 3, Bounce, and Dawn. In 1991, Ross was appointed Vice President of Worldwide Advertising. After 28 years, Ross retired from P&G. 2 years before he left, Ross put together a group that purchased a small African-American radio station in Cincinnati called WIZF-FM, The Wiz.
Cincinnati's R&B hits leader, 100.9, The New Wiz.
Ross's transition from Procter & Gamble to entrepreneurship didn't surprise me. He's a risk taker. Ross loves being in the midst of the action.
I think I lost 20 years when I went into radio because you're dealing with young people who are passionate about what they do. Radio was unique because it was also a chance while building a business and creating some wealth to do some wonderful things in the community.
Early on, we got a pretty healthy offer to sell, but Ross was consistent with the vision and he kept us committed to the long term. And he was the driving force in growing Blue Chip Broadcasting.
In just 5 years, Blue Chip Broadcasting became the second largest African-American owned radio broadcasting company in the country. When it was time to sell, Ross used his proceeds to start Blue Chip Enterprises.
I was able to identify some entrepreneurs in the African-American community who had wonderful ideas, products and services that deserved to succeed, but just didn't have the backing. So we became angel investors to help them get up and running and build businesses and maybe fulfill their dreams too.
Ross Love is a driver. If you work with him, he will push you to get the job done, and to not only get the job done, but to get it done in an excellent manner.
Ross and his spouse and partner Cheryl have a combined love affair with the community. They work hard to make a difference. Together, they have supported and been active in a variety of public service organizations, including the Partnership for a Drug-Free America. In addition, Ross and Cheryl recently made a $1 million pledge to the United Way of Greater Cincinnati.
He chaired our Urban League's capital campaign. We raised over $4.4 million to build our new facility. He then stepped in and added an additional $250,000 of his personal resources to complete that campaign. So it's that passion that he has and the commitment and his dedication, and to me that's extraordinary.
In addition, Ross also serves as one of the co-chairs of Cincinnati Community Action Now.
Ross has an ability to reach across ethnic and racial and religious lines because he has a passion for truth that makes it easy for people to see this man as a straight shooter.
We have been blessed, unbelievably blessed. It's just a natural and very important part of life to be able to give back. If we can't make a difference, who will?
Ross is committed to our youth being successful. Success by Six, the Youth Employment Initiative. And that's what Ross really is about, making sure that our youth have a hope for the future.
We're looking to help the very youngest children prepare to enter the school system and succeed, and then to get through that system and truly excel and go beyond.
Ross is one of the best role models for our youth. Not only is he a businessman, he is a family man, and he is a community person who gives and gives and gives.
I believe that it's important to make a difference. If you're in a business, add value. In your community, add value. In your home, try and be good and do the right things. So those are the kinds of things that guide me. And I'm not close to perfect, but they've served me well over time.
Junior Achievement is proud to welcome Ross Love into the 2002 Business Hall of Fame.